Leo, this is your mid-October tarot reading. How are you? Thank you so much for joining me today. All right, let's get your bonus oracle out of the way so we can get started on your reading. And do remember to check the playlist for your sun, moon, and rising sign to see what additional messages are there for you. Remember, time and energy is fluid, not linear. We'll take that one. This is going to be on top. And in the playlist, you will find links to all of the decks I use on this channel. There are a lot. So if you're curious about that, head on over there. All right, let's see what is coming in for Leo. Aries had a very interesting reading and a surprise like twist at the end. It's crazy. All right, so let's see what's coming towards you. We have one popping out already. Oh, well, this is good. A personal issue reaches resolution. Full moon in Cancer. There you go. I like to see that. All right, let's see what your Halloween oracle has to say as we get further into the month of the spookiness. All right. What do we have here for Leo? Well, bam. Ooh, joy, rejoicing in the present moment. Whatever this resolution is, you know, it could very well bring you joy. All right, let's look at your talisman oracle. That's nice, and that's sun energy. That's like you showing up in your reading right here with that joy. Absolutely. Oh, too many just popped out here. Too many. Sometimes I'll take two, but not more than that. It's not enough room. All right, Leo. What do we have for our lovely Leos? Leo's one of my favorite signs. I get along really well with Leo. See? Good luck. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. I like that for you. That feels like Saggy Wheel of Fortune energy. Nice. Nice. A lot of good luck, joy. This looks good. All right, let's see what we can get. This is going to be current energy, future. If a past message comes out, we'll know. All right, here we go, Leo. Woohoo! King of Pentacles, Taurus. We have the Seven of Swords showing up. Interesting. Oh, Eight of Wands. We got some Sagittarius there. Movement, speed, communication. Seven of Swords, it's moon and Aquarius energy right there. Ooh, let's see what we have here. The Hermit is crossing King of Pentacles. Just being a homebody, are you? I don't know, let's see. Eight of Swords on that seven. And the King of Pentacles again. Okay, very important when cards come out more than twice in a reading. There's something going on there. All right, Leo. And Taurus is good. It's a sign of creature comforts, material values, hard work, dedication. King of Pentacles here is stability, businessman energy, which we kind of see that with you, Leo, with the King of Wands, your entrepreneurial type energy. This could be saying you're very comfortable right now. And I feel like a homebody energy with this. That's pretty much all I'm getting, Leo. Nothing deeper than that. I feel like you are set. I feel like you're doing well. Everything is just smooth. That's what I'm feeling here. That's the feeling. And if I feel anything else, I'll come back to it. But that's kind of it right there. Just stability. Now, the Seven of Swords crossed by the Eight of Swords. The Eight of Swords is Gemini energy. The Seven of Swords, like I said, is that Aquarius energy. This event here, the Seven of Swords, it's strategy, it's planning, it's being smart. I'm feeling that King of Pentacles energy in this in regards to your interactions with people. You don't give up too much information about yourself. That's what I'm feeling here. Being crossed by the Eight of Swords, what I'm getting from this, I don't feel like you're stuck or tied up in your mind. I feel like you trust your intuition to a very high degree here. Because this Seven of Swords, like I said, is strategy. But if we look at like what is really going on in the Seven of Swords, this is no longer playing the game like people want to do. This is doing things in a more logical way, disarming the enemy here, the opponent, not giving people what they want, not participating in a fight or an argument, that sort of thing. And I think it's because you can read people very well. You could have, this feels like sensory deprivation. It almost feels like 11, you know, when she blindfolds herself, she creates static and can go deep within and trust that intuition, because that's what this really is a card of, trusting your intuition and not what you see on the outside, not getting caught up in these extraneous details that may not be truth. So I feel like there's a combination of here of strategy and intuition when it comes to how you deal with others. It's very intuitive, very much so. And this is also, I feel like when someone shows you their true colors, you believe them and you take that with you. So when you are encountering people or certain types of people, you know the type. You know how to respond right here. There's no guessing. You can feel it. I'm feeling very heavily the intuition coming in here. This is one of the times where I feel like this is a positive card, because usually it's not. Usually it means worry and stress and feeling, you know, trapped or locked up, but that's not what I'm feeling here. We do have good luck headed your way with this Eight of Wands. This is Mercury. You might be getting some good news here. Now we have this King of Pentacles again. I can't help but think that this is your energy right now, Leo. Just being very stable, there's a placid nature about you right now where you're just non-reactionary to things. Nothing can ruffle your feathers. Not even this. Not even someone trying to cause you trouble. You just kind of, I don't know, you find this inner place of calm, and that's where you respond from. Very introspective here. Very knowledgeable and very wise. Very wise. But I feel like this is good news coming your way. Very good news. It could be about something you've had to deal with legally here with this. That's what I'm getting there. All right, let's keep going, Leo. But you definitely have good luck here. And this could be that issue that's reaching a resolution. Three of Cups. That's good. Five of Wands. And now we have the King of Cups coming in, Scorpio energy. Five of Wands, that's you, Leo. You're showing up here. The Three of Cups is more Mercury. It's communication and your who your circle is with that Three of Cups. It's Cancer energy. Oh, the Star. Look at that. Wow. The Six of Cups and the Four of Wands. Okay. Now, for some of you, I feel like there's distance here between you and some of your close friends. So I'm not sure if somebody that is on your mind is far away. That's the initial message that I'm getting here. For others of you, this is about community and socializing, celebration, yes. But this is about being with like minded individuals. They don't have to have the same goal or aspirations or same dreams, but they do have to have their own, and they have to have, I say have to, but it feels like they have the same desire to achieve their goals. So I feel like that you're aligned in that way. Maybe you help support each other, lift each other up. This is a real happy energy here where people are supportive of each other and their goals. I love this. This is very nice energy. Very nice. I like that. I like it a lot. I feel like you can be honest with those people about your hopes and dreams, and they support you no matter what it is. Even if it sounds really far-fetched or out there, they're like, oh, heck yeah, you can do it. So the Five of Wands and that Six of Cups, this feels like that personal issue. I feel like this resolution is coming from within you. This may not be the type of resolution that happens on the outside. For some of you, it might be. The Five of Wands can represent conflict. It can represent competition. Just, I feel like quarreling, arguing, bickering. Not the best energy, really. But the Six of Cups is reflective. The Six of Cups is a card of nostalgia. It can be a gift sometimes. But what I'm feeling here is your ability to look back on these situations. This feels like past energy. I feel like it's behind you. This is your ability to look back on those situations with kindness for yourself and a understanding of why people act the way they do. Not, you're not excusing it. It's not an excuse for their behavior, but you understand where people are coming from. And because of that, you're able to reconcile. This feels like the reconciliation within you of these trying times. Being able to look back and find joy, because not everything was like this. This was a changing energy. Maybe sometimes you fought with a person, but then other times you didn't. So this feels like that personal issue resolving within you. That's what that feels like. Forgiveness for something. We have, wow, King of Cups and the Four of Wands. There could be a person coming in for you right now with this King of Cups. Now, it also could be you, male or female, it doesn't matter. It's Scorpio energy. It's someone who's very deep and very, very deep with their emotions, very kind, very nurturing, and very open to giving and receiving, for sure. So this could be the energy you're in, could be the energy that you are attracting in because you are that energy. And this is your commitments and partnerships. This is saying that you, I'm getting two messages. You are around people that are open to giving and receiving and are committed to the partnership, friendship, whatever it is, and vice versa. Because we have this Three of Cups and the Star. I feel like the people that are around you now are very nice people. And if not, that's where this transition is going towards. Because if you are around people that do nothing but fight, squabble, bicker, I think you're removing yourself from that situation. I think you're looking at it and saying, I'm done with this fight. That's what I'm seeing here, choosing joy over the squabbling. So you might be removing yourself from people or situations that are just not healthy. I wouldn't be surprised if we saw an Eight of Cups fly out or something. All right, let's see what else we have for Leo. Now we have the Eight of Swords again. How interesting. We have the Knight of Cups and the Page of Pentacles. This showed up in the exact same spot for Taurus. All right, let's see what's crossing this energy. Well, we can definitely say that something is on your mind heavily with that Eight of Swords. But the Eight of Swords, oddly enough, it's Jupiter energy. By following your intuition, there's the luck. All right, okay, how odd is this? Look at this. These pentacles are important. You have the King of Pentacles here and the King of Pentacles here. You have the Page of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles. Ten of Cups. And the Seven of Cups. So, wow. The eyes on this one, very wide open, of course, with the Page of Pentacles. We have two pages here. This is communication with the pages. This is focusing on this pentacle, this idea, this seed. Present moment, where is it going to go? Where are you planting this seed? What is it? This Eight of Swords here, once again, feels like you in your mind. I don't feel like you're stuck, though. That's a strange thing. I think what's happening here with that Eight of Swords, because we have clarification on this Page of Pentacles, okay? This is saying you have tons of options right now. You're looking at them, see? You're looking at all these options. You're trying to figure out which one is the best, you know? So there is a heart's desire here element with this Seven of Cups. A dream. Something that you are very fond of, because the Page of Pentacles is a protector of that seed, very much. And you look at how this page is looking at that seed there. So this is why we're seeing the Eight of Swords here. It's saying trust your intuition with these options. There is opportunity here for sure. And that's why we see this Eight of Swords. It's not because I don't feel like you're necessarily stuck, but you do need to make a decision. You don't want to just keep going round and round in your head. And I feel like there's a decision that you're making here too. But it's saying, what do you feel? Not what you see, what do you feel? So these are very reflective of each other in why that Eight of Swords is coming out there. It's because you have so many options, so many ways you can go. But I think what's valuable here is the Star and that Hermit energy, because they kind of combine. Because that Hermit energy, when you go deep within and you really connect with your higher self, it's going to tell you everything you need to know. What makes you happy is right in front of you. It's right here. We have the joy with the Ten of Cups and the Knight of Cups. I feel like you've picked something off of the shelf there and you're ready to share it with the world. That's what I'm getting with this Knight of Cups, because the Knight of Cups is open to giving and receiving. Same as this King of Cups up here. This is very adventurous. Now, I have to say, this could be a person coming in for you out of the blue that will make you very happy. If it's not a person, it's you following this heart's desire that you are choosing. Excuse me. And it'll make you very, very happy. But for some of you, this somewhat feels like the Aries, where a person just literally drops in right here in the same place out of the blue. A love connection. Now, isn't that interesting for fire signs? That's why I do the collective messages on the weekends, because they're just so similar. Yeah. But it looks like you're here, there's a choice happening. We already went over this one. I don't have anything more to put on that card. We kind of did both of these together. This choice that you're making, you're using your intuition to guide you. I think that's wonderful. Self-confidence, strong self-belief, and a sense of worth. And that's really you, Leo. That's your inner strength. That's the strength card. That's self-confidence. And maybe that's the personal issue that's reaching resolution. You are worth it. You are worth being lucky. You are worth joy, being happy, marriage. Oh my gosh, I shuffled these. This came out exactly for Aries. You are attracting emotional fulfillment and unconditional love. You can't make this up. Same position, different cards, but the same feeling. This is the same card right here. Wow. Holy Grail code. Receive the gift of love. Wow. I've never pulled this card. That's amazing. Holy smokes. You know what that looks like? The Triwizard Cup from Harry Potter. But look at that. Wow. Leo. Throne. Position of authority, sovereignty in your life. You have Camel. Persevere and you will overcome your problems. There you go. Personal issue reaches resolution. Compliments from an admirer. Leo. I haven't seen a reading quite like this for you in a while. Wow. We do have a marriage card here, possibly. We have marriage here. And then in the same spot. Incredible. Incredible. All right, Leo, let me know what you thought of this reading in the comments below. Hit that like button. It does help the channel out very much. Share, subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.